there at legendary Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, a good battle in the NFC. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
When he was taken as the first overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in his days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen.
And Young will have a first down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Carolina.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss. I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
To throw, Young. To set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds, no gain, and it sets up fourth down. Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. Jaden Reed on the return for the Pack. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill it.
On play action, Love forced to his right, and he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Got it.
We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football, and they are facing a second and long. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Ready?
A gain of 4 brings up third and 11.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
He was brought down by Evan Williams. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Second and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Tremble comes in motion. On 2nd down, Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Young hands it to Hubbard.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
On the play. 1st down, Panthers.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's to the rookie out of Arizona, Ted McMillan. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The kick is good.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
To kick off for Carolina.
Bo Melton on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Packers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95.
From the gun, it's Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Love to throw. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. The Packers go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half.
The Packers' 1st down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the set.
First and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Here's Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. So after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Here's Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Ready. Ready, ready. Ready, 38. Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Packers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A 9-yard loss.
Patrick Jones
brings up second
in
down.
there for the sack.
At the
He
34-yard
forced his
line.
way through. A loss of 9. A second down throw for Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 55 yards on the game.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the double.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A run up the middle with Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Love. It is brought in the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Now it's McManus for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Packers 14, Panthers 3.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it.
Here we go.
But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Now Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Down. Ready.
A good play action with Love. Off balance throw. It's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Love. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Early in this drive. They're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Okay, ready?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to lead to 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Right?
To throw, Young. The catch made by McMillan. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Carolina.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 3. First
Here's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A 2nd down throw for Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
60 red.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
A gain of 14.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. 2nd and a yard.
Ready, go.
At the Packers' 25-yard line.
Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. He'll step up and run this. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. That's the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Young. Now he'll run. And this touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Panthers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Young. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them.
Ready?
They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier. It's a gain of 9.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
The Panthers' 33-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. 1st down.
Gain of 4 yards.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. Clock stops. 46 seconds to go.
28-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.